in the morning, I wake up feeling no pain, long stretches, I get to remember it.
Good morning, everybody. Got my cup of coffee. I hope you have yours. 4th of July is coming up. America's 250th birthday. A better time to bring you biscuits and gravy. Now, we live in the state of Tennessee. State of Tennessee is known for the biscuits and gravy, right? Well, we're just south of Nashville, most visited city in Tennessee. And to get good biscuits and gravy, you really need to make it at home. Unfortunately, the restaurants are now using either canned or a slurry gravy that's made with water or a powdery mix. Not too much homemade gravy. So we're going to show you how to do this. It's really easy. I've already got my biscuits made. I got to be honest. These are canned biscuits. It's what I had. I've struggled making homemade biscuits, but we're going to do it. I can't make a biscuit to save my life for some reason. So we're going to start off. Get our pan hot. We use the Jimmy Dean regular flavor. They have many. You can use hot sausage. You can use sage flavored, whatever your flavor is, of course. I just like the regular Jimmy Dean in it. To me, always has the right amount of fat. So let's just get this in. And you want to start breaking this up now, because as soon as it starts to cook, the sausage is going to be a little harder to break into smaller pieces. There we go. We're going to let this cook. Add pepper. Now, this recipe takes quite a bit of black pepper. Of course, it's seasoned to taste, but I like to have pepper. I don't add salt at this stage. The sausage has plenty. What I'll do is, once the gravy's made, I'll taste it for salt. And of course, that's up to you as well. So let's get this browned up, and we'll start our gravy. Now you saw I'm using 1 pound of breakfast sausage. This is going to make about 2, maybe even 3 cups of gravy. So you can use less, you can use more, whatever. I like a lot of sausage. At this stage, I'm about halfway done with my sausage, but I want more fat in the pan than what I'm getting. So, I am going to add 3 tablespoons of real butter. And let that mix in. This is going to give me plenty of fat to make the roux that I need for the gravy. Because I've added an ingredient, let's go ahead and put a little more pepper. Get all this broken down so we don't have great big clumps of sausage. You can see our sausage is nice and brown. It's got a little crisp on the sides. I like that. We've got a lot of thaw in the bottom of the pan. We're going to leave that. We need it. Don't think we have enough grease in there. Yeah, we do, definitely do. All right, it's time for flour. Because we're making about 2 to 3 cups of gravy, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Spread it around. Do not drain the fat off, and just leave the meat in the pan. It's all going to work. I'm going to put about a half more, so 2 1/2. Now we need to cook this flour. So just nice and gentle, just mix it around. Don't leave it, it's going to burn, and it'll burn fast. So we're going to cook this flour for about 1 minute. It's going to get that floury taste out. There we go. And see how that's lifting, starting to lift that, falling off the bottom. We've got a nice roux forming. Our flour is cooked. Now, 2 cups of whole milk. We don't want to pour it all in at the same time. So let's just go with a cup. Mix this up. Turn the heat down a little bit. We're gonna mix this in now to get rid of any lumps that we might have. You can see how fast that's thickening. Time for more milk. Go ahead and slowly pour in the rest of it. And mix and mix and mix. Now this is going to start to thicken, and it's going to start to thicken fast. You cannot add raw flour at this point. It'll thicken. If it's not thick enough, just keep cooking it down, and even when it sits, it's going to start to thicken. But if you were to add flour now, it would be raw flour, and it will ruin it. That's nice. A little black pepper at this stage. And again, that's to taste. But I do like a lot of black pepper in my sausage gravy. There we go. And you can feel, when you're moving your spatula, you can feel the bottom of the pan, that nothing's sticking, and the gravy's actually starting to thicken really nice. Okay, we're going to let that go for about 5 more minutes. Our gravy is done. When I pull my spatula across, I can make a clear path. You see that in the pan? That's a nice, thick gravy. And it will thicken the longer it sits off to the side. So we want to remember that. But right now, it's ready to serve. But right now, it's ready to serve. I'm going to test it. I'm going to check it for my seasoning. Perfect. Okay, our gravy is done. That literally took what, maybe 10 minutes, if that. Get this off to the side. I like a couple eggs with mine. I'm gonna do a little over easy egg action here. Let's get a tablespoon of butter melted. Tablespoon of butter is melted. Let's go ahead and lower the heat. This is my egg pan. The only thing I cook in this pan is eggs. I don't want 2 eggs in. A little salt. A little pepper. Get our eggs over easy. It is time to flip our eggs. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. And we're going to set these off to the side. Let's make up our biscuits and gravy. A couple biscuits. You can see the gravy is thickened just by sitting. If it's too thick for you, you can add a little milk at this point, but just a little bit at a time. But this is exactly how I like mine. Fried egg. And there we have it. Homemade biscuits and gravy. There you go. How easy was that? Homemade biscuits and gravy with a nice over easy egg. Couple eggs. Let's go ahead and give this a test drive. Perfect. Yep. Biscuits and gravy. Hopefully you got some time off this weekend. You can give this a run. I'm sure your family's going to love it. Get some hash browns with it, maybe some omelets, scrambled eggs, whatever you want. Homemade biscuits and gravy. I hope everybody has a great day. Take care of yourself and each other.